Wham! Hey, it's your boy Nora Too Hard for Wham Promotions. What up? What up? It's your boy Mr. Share My Screen. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you subscribe. You know your boy is on YouTube. We've been going hard on Instagram. You know we had over 100K subscribers. I'm sorry, followers on IG. We grow hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels. It only makes sense for us to like really dial in on YouTube. All right. So here we are. All right, we're gonna be hella more consistent on YouTube, giving you guys more long form content. Really sharing the screen. You know, they call me Mr. Share My Screen. I'm gonna really start sharing the screen and giving you guys insights, giving you guys game, just showing you guys how to really take your campaigns to the next level, so you can enhance your music career. Um, if that's something that you want to take on, and of course when promotions, we provide marketing services. So whether you want to learn or whether you just want to get more insight on what we do, um, make sure you subscribe, like, share. We're going to be providing hella value. All right. Hella value. All right. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to maximize your campaign for your music videos on YouTube. All right. There's so many different layers to creating a great campaign that can take your music video to great heights. All right. Whether it's 10,000 views, 100,000 views, million views, 10K subs, 100K subs, a million subs. Um, it's limitless, right? Well, outside of creating a campaign, there's a lot of different things that you want to make sure that you have in place. All right. Whether that's making sure that your YouTube channel is properly connected to your ad account. Why? Because that unlocks a lot of features that you probably don't fully understand. Even dialing into building a custom audience, that way you can tailor and customize your campaigns to certain individuals. All right, so these are some of the things that we're gonna get into. So without further ado, let me share my screen. What's up? What up? All right, y'all, let's get to it. So when it comes to campaign creation, is way deeper than just creating the campaign. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of key elements that we want to make sure that we are focusing on. That way we can maximize campaigns. All right. So one of the first things, whenever you got your Google Ads account, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you are connecting your YouTube channel or your YouTube video to the account. All right. How do you do that? All right. So once you are inside of your Google Ads account, first thing you do, you go over to the left, you go to tools, and then you go to data manager. All right. So once you're inside data manager, all right. So on the right side where it says connect product, this is where you're able to connect your YouTube. All right. So pretty much you can either go here or you can actually go down at the bottom where it says featured products. All right. So it actually already has them here. You don't have to search for it. So what I do is I just click on YouTube. All right. So as you see, once I click on YouTube, I have the option to link the channel, or I have the option to link the video. Why is this important? It's very, very important because it's going to showcase you something that looks just like this. All right, so now you see where it says YouTube subscriptions and engagements. So once you have your YouTube channel or your video connected, you will have this option. If you don't have it connected, you won't have this option. All right. So for example, if I look at, so this account has nothing. All right, this is just an account to, create trainings on. So if I go inside this account and I try to create a campaign, you see it doesn't show because my channel isn't connected. All right, so that's how important it is to make sure that it is connected. All right. So that's like the biggest thing that you want to do. That's like the first thing. That way you can maximize campaigns. All right. So what's the next thing? So the next thing that you want to do is you want to come over here to the audience section because now you can start creating customized audiences utilizing your YouTube channel. All right. So all right. So first thing that you do, you on the left, first you want to make sure that you get back to your home screen. On the left, you go to tools, and then you go to audience manager right under shared libraries. All right. So you go into shared library and then you click on audience manager. All right. So once that accumulates, here we are. This is where you're able to create your audience. So the reason why this is important is because you want to be able to you want to be able to target people differently based off the actions that they took on your content. Now, this is more so the first thing that we're going to get into. This is more so for retargeting. One of the cool things once you connect your YouTube channel, you're able to retarget people that has visited your YouTube, whether they visited a video, watched the video, they did some type of engagement on the video. If they, watched it within a certain period of time, you can target people that has watched your channel within a period of time, whether it's 30 days or 180 days. So once you get into the audience manager, the first section we want to focus on is your data segments. All right. So once we're in data segments, we want to click on this blue button, and then we want to scroll all the way down to where we see YouTube users. All right. So now the first thing you want to do is, of course, name it. But let's just figure out what we're going to do before we name it, right? All right. So pretty much in this section, this is where you're able to connect the channel. All right. So once remember the first thing that you got to do is make sure you connect the channel to the actual Google account. That way you have the ability to even select your channel. All right. Once this channel is selected, now you get to choose how you want to retarget. All right, so you see the first one that's showing is the action that we want to take is we want to retarget people that has taken this particular action, which is meaning that they viewed any video on the channel in the last 30 days. So realistically, what we could do is we could name this group. We can just copy and paste that, and we can just name it. This is the audience of the people that have took action on any video on the channel in the last 30 days. All right. Well, what other options do we have? So viewed any video, view certain videos, viewed any video as an ad, view certain videos as an ad, subscribe to the channel, visit the channel page, like any video, add any video to the playlist, share any video. So, and we can go as deep as 180 days. All right. So this is super cool because you're able to like dial in on your audience. This is important because when it comes to marketing, um, science says it takes a human roughly at about 6 or 7 touch points before they take any type of action on your brand. So this is going to help them take those 6 or 7 touch points if you're staying, in their face and you're keeping them in your atmosphere. All right. So that's pretty much, how you can do that. Now, you have other options, pre-fill options, choose between pre-filling the segments. We'll just leave that alone. And this is pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much everything. So once I do that, I can hit continue. All right, so now it's saved. So guess what? We don't have to stop here. You can create multiple audiences. All right. So as you see on the right, it says populating. All right. So while that's populating, guess what? We can create another one. All right. So now, so pretty much what we have here. Let's choose another one. We're going to say subscribe to the channel. And we want to subscribe. We want all the people that have subscribed in the last 180 days. All right. So we're going to pause that. All right. So why would we do this? So the reason why we could potentially do this is because what if we want to target these people differently? What if we want to show a certain type of advertisement to the people that have subscribed versus people that has viewed any video in the last 30 days? So the ultimate goal is to get someone to subscribe. So let's just say these are the people that has viewed the video, but they technically didn't subscribe. I can retarget them because I can actually retarget them to where I can keep my content in their face till they do subscribe. Because based on YouTube, roughly over about 77% normally on average, roughly at about 70 of people that watch videos aren't subscribed to your channel. So being able to retarget people that has viewed your video is very, very important. All right. But guys, this is definitely one of the key things that you want to do. Another thing that you can do is you can create audiences. So I know I've been saying the word audience. Really, what I've been meaning to say is segmentation. All right. So these are basically segments based off your current data. All right. So let's just say you got 1,000 subscribers. You have 100,000 views on your video. You have 10,000 likes. Well, you can segmentate those people individually. You can target people that has subscribed. You can target people that has liked. You can target people that has shared, has viewed. If you want to target them differently, you're able to segmentate them differently. That way you can dial in. All right. Now, audiences, this is more so getting into, targeting people on a certain level, right? So, for example, we can really dial in on people based off certain things like interests, like detailed demographics. All right. So, for example, right here, we can target people based off their interests, so if I am promoting a music video and I'm a rap artist, hip hop artist, I can target, the people that like that type of music. Pop, I can target people that like pop music. I can target people that like rock. Like I can do a lot of cool things. I can target people that like Latin music. Whatever the type of music I make, I can target those people. Right? Demographics, right? I can dial in on, of course, gender, whether male, female, or if I want to uncheck unknown, because I want to make sure that whoever is viewing my content, I want to make sure that I know who they are. Age range. If I understand who my audience is, I can really target them, based off of age range. Parental status. If I know that, most of my audiences are parents or non-parents, I can even target based off household income, so it really gets deep. All right. So this is just an example. You can really dial in on this. I recommend using as much data as you already accumulated already on your channel, or from your, just any type of data that you have, whether it's social media, and really being able to use that. to your advantage to really target and dial in on your audience. So these are some of the cool things, key things that you want to do when you are creating your audiences, guys. It gets way, way more in depth than that, but these are just pretty much some examples of how you want to play this game. All right. So like I said, it's so much deeper than just creating the campaign. It's a lot of things that you got to do outside of your campaign for your campaign to really be at a high level. All right. Well, it's your boy Nard, Mr. Share My Screen. Wham. Tap in.